Hello, and welcome to Mechwarrior Online. Today I'm doing a review of what I refer to as the Gauss Viper. That's right, Gauss is available that'll fit on this mech, and it is something else. I was actually impressed. I took this into a match just a few minutes ago at Viridian Bog. Though I didn't do very well, I was still learning how to use it, but I was very impressed with the output of this mech in battle, and I wanted to share it with you. Now, if you know anything about me, you know I'm a terrible Viper pilot. I am absolutely horrendous at this. There's a video on YouTube that I posted up about a year ago, and it basically shows how terrible I am at driving the scale shot. The irony is I can get into a Gen 2C with the same weapons and clean clock, do 900 damage, 800, 600, even 500 damage. But you put me in a Viper with jump jets, I might add, and it is a little bit quicker. And for whatever reason, I suck tail. But this is an interesting build, and I really dig it. Let me show it to you. So that's right, boys and girls. AP Gauss is here. And what am I running? 10 of the AP Gauss. It's a modified Gauss weapon. Designed for dealing with smaller enemies, but it also works exceptionally well on larger enemies, especially if you hit them in the ass. If you can get them from behind, you can do a lot of damage really quickly. Why is that? Well, it has a 2-second cooldown, and with my skills added to it, it's actually quite a bit less. I maxed out on cooldown on it, and as far as features I'm getting out of this mech, I'm not probably getting very much, but I'll show them to you anyways. So anyways, this weighs half a ton, takes 1 slot, does 2 damage. The heat is almost negligible, and when I fire all of these at once, I barely get into 10 or 12%. And then you gotta wait 2 seconds for them, and then by the time you wait the 2 seconds, it's already cooled all the way down. I didn't do any cooling features in the skill tree whatsoever. So what do we got? Maximum range is 540, but at 540 we know we're not probably doing very much. So I added additional quirks to it, or skills, which gives me a range of 310, which is about the same as an SRM6. Granted, an SRM6 weighs twice as much or 3 times as much, 1.5 tons, and does deal a significant amount of damage more. But for whatever reason, I seem to do better with this. And let me show you some of the other things. First of all, we're not getting any omnipod features whatsoever. Nada. I don't think I'm even getting anything in the center torso. Fall damage, jump jets, and base armor for the center torso, which isn't much. 0.2 or +2. Yay. That is something to get excited about. So let's go to the skill tree and look at this thing. Oh, by the way, I am running 3.5 tons of ammo, and each ton gives you gives you 100 shots, and with the skills, you get an additional 16. So let's go to the skills. Skill tree. Yeah, this is so different from my LRM boats. Maxed out on cooling, maxed out on range, velocity. I added the additional magazine capacity because I need the ammo. Density, armor hardening, a little bit of extra reinforced casing, a little bit of speed tweak. Shock absorber for basically impact, and heat shielding, keeps the cooling. Seismic sensor, radar deprivation, and though I'm probably never going to use it, I have 2 cool shots and a UAV as an option. Going back to the unit, heat management is 1.51, and I ran this in a match, and I never even got close to halfway up on the heat. Not once. Firepower is listed at 20, and the speed is 131, and of course it does have jump jets on board, which makes it very, very nice. So there's the overall features of this. I went with a nice bright color because I wanted to stand out a little bit and give something for the squirrels to see. And since I've got jump jets, it's going to be hard to keep up with me. But anyways, I hope you like this quick review, and I hope you give this thing a try. This thing is a lot of fun. I really dig it.